In Chapter 5X of FE8 with 1 durability, we get Orson, Ephraim, Ford, and Kyle, who have a total of 8 1 durability weapons against the 31 enemies on this map. Since you cannot unequip weapons in FE8, I have to manually disarm my units by putting weapons onto my rescued characters. I have Orson take a couple hits to break enemy weapons and use the open area and my superior cavalier mobility to move around them when they try to surround me, and this gets me past the first group. There is a killer lance and an elixir in the room near the starting area, but trying to get it will be a net negative since defeating the enemies to get the door and chest keys would use more weapons than I would gain. I continue moving with a mob of disarmed enemies in hot pursuit, so I only have a limited number of turns before I am at risk of being surrounded again. I get to the top of the map where there are 2 branching paths. I make a couple of attempts at a breakthrough on the right path, but unfortunately every time I try, I get surrounded. I instead decide to use Ephraim's Regan Leap to one-shot the Arbor Knight to the south, and it breaks because it had 1 durability, and then use a Javelin and a Steel Lance to defeat a soldier that walks up, and they both break because they had 1 durability. And finally, I defeat another shaman that was blocking the way with a steel sword on Orson, which breaks because it had 1 durability, and this gets me through the hallway, albeit at a significant weapon cost. The final challenge is to figure out how to defeat the boss and then seize without the enemies blocking the throne. This takes several tries and a lot of luck. I move Orson next to the boss, and then drop Ephraim to the side, and I have Kyle and Ford distract enemies, in the process getting Ford killed, but fortunately deaths on this map don't count. Ephraim gets a lucky dodge to survive the turn, and Orson counterattacks the boss with a steel lance on enemy phase, which breaks because it had 1 durability, and then defeats him on the next turn with another steel lance, which breaks because it only had 1 durability. With the boss dead, I trade away all of Orson's items before seizing with Ephraim to end the chapter.